Alright, y'all, here we got a video called Eminem Should Have Retired 10 plus years ago. Now, Eminem is somebody who is definitely respected in the game. You know, I'm never gonna discredit his talent. I'm never gonna take that away from him, nor am I gonna take away his impact. But personally speaking, he's never somebody who, like, I gravitated towards too much. His music never really related to me too much, and I was never bumping him crazy like that. But he's been doing his thing still. Anyways, let's see what this video is talking about.
But I saw a tweet that started off with Kanye West has a better discography than Eminem. And the tweet that replied to this was by Anthony Fantano, the Needle Drop. If he stops making albums now, yeah. And I thought about it how, like, Jesus is King, Kids See Ghosts, right? Like, before that, it's like, you can't say those things are bad or whack albums. Now, Eminem does have some whack albums. But it just spurred me to think, like, yo, Eminem is actively releasing music. I ended up tweeting out the thought, and I said, if Eminem quit when we all wanted him to, we would have never gotten Godzilla. Wow. The last time people thought, like, yo, Eminem, we really want an album from him. I think, like, Recovery, it was like, when he really went pop, people were talking about Recovery, and they were like, yo, this guy's got to stop. No, Revival was really peak Eminem GTFO. Like, get the hell out of here. We don't want to hear from you at all anymore. And it was garbage. Revival was, wow, it was bad. But he came back with Kamikaze, and then he came back with Music to Be Murdered By, and Godzilla ended up being a smash hit. Like, these guys, they worked together great on that song, and Eminem caught a huge hit. And if he had retired, then we wouldn't have that song. But this isn't just about us. I think this is something that we need to highlight a little bit more, which is an admiration for artists who aren't really too concerned with the perception of other people of their legacy. Because a lot of us, like, for example, like the Needle Drop's tweet, he's like, oh yeah, his discography would be better if he stops dropping. Now, I'm not saying he's telling him to stop dropping, but a lot of people say stuff like, oh, this person needs to retire. He needs to preserve his discography. And this is just us thinking about us. Like, oh no, our artist, we need to be able to win arguments with other people because our artist does better. But if we talk about the artist in particular, like Lil Wayne loves to rap so much since he was a child, and he still loves to rap, that he's still putting out albums. And he does not care what people think because this is for him, not for us. Same thing with Eminem. Like, Eminem started rapping for him. He wanted to rap. He enjoyed rap. And he's still doing it because he enjoys it. It's almost like that they kept that childlike joy for their craft and for their art, and they refuse to let fans take it away from them. They refuse to let the business take it away from them. But he's gotten a lot of criticism. And for them to be able to pretty much say, screw you guys, I'm putting this out, or I'm doing this because it's something I like, and I'm going to put it out regardless of what it does for my quote-unquote legacy. Because if you're the artist and you're really concerned with your legacy and your discography after you've already accomplished everything there is to accomplish in the genre, Kanye, Lil Wayne, Eminem, they've reached the peak of the peak. They're absolute legends. If they stop to preserve their legacy, that's just getting hijacked by us. They're getting hijacked by random people to not put out something that they want to continue to do. And nobody says this about business people, right? Like, nobody says, like, dog, pack it up. You already sold a software company for $100 million. Why are you trying to do something new? Like, no, that doesn't exist. But we do it with art. This doesn't happen in other types of art. This doesn't even happen with actors either. I think this is strictly a music thing, and I think it is strictly a hip-hop thing where they tell people to retire. You tell me.
I ain't gonna lie, based on the title, it sounded like he was gonna be hating on Eminem, but he offered a very dope perspective, which I'm not gonna lie, the more he spoke, the more I agreed. Like, even me, like, I don't put out my music, but I just rap for the fun of it, and I just do it just cause. So, like, I definitely understand, you know, rappers who want to rap just to rap, and then who are we to tell them to stop, you know what I'm saying? But I get it, like, when he was mentioning that, like, the fans, they want to be able to, like, argue and, like, you know, hold their artist to a certain standard, but again, when the artist wants to do what they want to do and they just don't put out music for them, you gotta respect it, bro. I feel it.
Follow for more.